How far are you in the game now? Has the water part been? Yeah, I finished the water part. I's done the water part. And we did it really well. I read a bit that it gets scarier after a while. Well, we went in the I did a bit in the prison, which was pretty scary. That's where the clip comes from. The first part is more exploring. It is, yeah. But the second part is exploring and being chased, so... Right. I did have a really good time on the first stream. I was like, it's nice and chill. I get to read documents. You know, I get to learn about the lore of Brennenburg Castle. And now I'm getting chased left, right and centre. So at the moment we're collecting items to create a potion, and we're also collecting parts for the orb. Now, if you don't know anything about the game, the orb has some mystical power associated with it, and that's what's turned this guy insane or something. And you got to torture some poor rabbits. Yes, I did, unfortunately. It just had to be done, Evie. It just had to be done. I also threw a dog's head out the window. Like, you always forget about that bit. You forget that I threw a dog's head out the window. Were they alive? No, they were just taxidermy rabbits. They weren't alive. Making it sound like I'm some sort of savage. Parkour! Parkour! How was your stream, Emma? How did the rest of it go? Thank you for sending me that video earlier, Lana. That was some classic pewds. You threw one of them in the fire twice, and then threw its brother out the window. Yeah. So what? They weren't alive. They didn't know that they were being thrown in the fire. I have you know that in real life I'm really kind to animals. Fish are friends, not food. I thought it was hilarious. It was funny. Did you see that clip that I posted? It's basically me going, oh fuck, and then running. Because the party don't start till I walk in. Where were you yesterday? Were you here yesterday? You were here for like a bit. The party don't start till I walk in. I don't know where to go next, I've got to admit. We need to put the orb in here. He gets oh, he gets scared also, starts cursing in Swedish. Yeah, well, he is Swedish. Do you understand any of it as you're Norwegian, or is it completely different? Is it like, oh, I can kind of get it? I need to tell my friend Chris. Oh, Chris won't be awake now. Chris loves loves watching me play this game. I was lurking for the most part, was playing for myself, watching Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. That's a good film. I do like that game. Not the game, I do like that film. I don't watch films anymore, I just play games. Yeah, I understand everything he says. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't realise it was that similar. Oh, I like that movie. It's a good movie. Let's not give out spoilers though, okay? Just in case one of our friends hasn't seen it. Although, come on, it came out ages ago, sort yourself out. Where is it? Where is this? Where is this, the orbs? It's supposed to be in the torture bit. Which is, you know, very comforting. Oh, I've been to all of these places. Do you want to go see our friend? The humour is quite special, I like it. I just also saw Avengers Infinity War, and I think Guardians is what made it good. I did really like Infinity War, without saying too much, you know. I think it's a nice, entertaining film. I don't know if it's, I mean, I'm not like the hugest fan of Marvel. Like, one of these, you know, you think, oh right, he's a geek, he has to be a fan of Marvel. Yeah, kind of, like, not a massive fan.
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
Look at this dude. A slab of fresh meat. Can I give it to him? Agrippa does not need that. Especially that buff purple dude. That buff purple dude, you mean Thanos? Yeah, I think the PewDie Swedish is extra funny because I understand it, though it's a lot of cursing, to be honest. Yeah, because he only ever like swears when he's like really scared. A wooden bucket filled with sticky tar.
Why me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Hein.
Hey Potato, what's going on? Why are you back? I thought you said you weren't going to be back. We started playing Amnesia again. So if you could help me out, because you played this. Laboratory. No, the nice guy with the kind of red tattoos. What, you mean, Drax the Destroyer? We have Potato in chat again. Everything is fine. The world is restored to order. Potato is back in chat.
How are things coming? Where is my pupil? My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong?
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. Oh, Chris, oh my god, has hosted me, that's pretty cool. Had a lot of people host me today, thank you. Yeah, I said, but I saw you playing Amnesia, and you know how games from Frictional Works work. Yeah, you do like this game. Oh no, it's Agrippa. What do you mean, oh no, it's Agrippa? I think so, the dude who thinks he's amazing, reflexes and slow motion.
Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves, or break, then used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life. and return to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brandenburg.
Where do I go now? I've got to find the orb. Or a piece of the orb. Orb is needed to enter the inner sanctum. Its shattered pieces lie scattered in the torture rooms. Agrippa, the dying man, seeks a note written by a man named Johann Weyer. The pedestal in the chancel has a depression in it that could fit an orb. A mystic barrier blocks a passage in the chancel. Oh, I'm not listening to the diaries, I'm sorry. Guy that is tied to wall with spikes and still managed to be positive. Oh, Daniel, it's good to see you. Yeah, I know, man, and I'm not even that positive, and I'm not tied to the wall. Like, you know. He's like, hey, how's it going, man? I've got no jaw. How does he speak? Or is he just, you know, doing it through like the old telekinesis? Not telekinesis, that's moving things. You know what I mean. Through the brain. Where are the torture rooms? Is it here? Because there's not, the pieces aren't in here. Agrippa is like the best character ever. Is he though? The man doesn't do much. No, the wooden gate. What do you mean? What have I got to do? That you cannot lift with hands. I've got some tar and I've got some fresh meat and I've got a wooden crank and an empty glass container. I gotta go to bed. Good luck with the game. Thank you very much for joining me today, Lana, and I will see you when I see you. Thank you very much. Near Agrippa, there's a hatch in the ceiling. Try fixing stuff. Okay, cool. I'll just check everywhere, see if there's anything that I've yet to pick up. Doesn't look like it, to be perfectly honest, but if you say so. Can I take this rug with me? I would like this rug. It's a nice rug. You can imagine like the monster coming out and I throw a rug in his mouth. Take that. Oh, I'm getting stuck in the door. I can't take it with me.
How are things coming?
How are things coming?
Not so very I hoped. I've done all that I can to escape this prison.
Ah,
Now,
nice.
I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
Yeah, man, you're pretty positive though. So like, you know, thanks for being a nice guy. I mean, a lot of people are going to work tomorrow and they're arseholes, but you're like, hey, how's it going? I'm nearly dead, but you know, thanks. I really like seeing you.
You're on the stars. But I was too afraid to come alone.
He's just happy to speak to someone, I think. It's like, bloody hell, I've been sitting here for like centuries. Well, not centuries, I don't know. But I expect he's been sitting there for a long time.
I will return and give me a second chance. But so does Alexander. That's why he keeps me here as a hostage, hoping Ryan will reveal himself. You're a good boy, Tyler, and I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Alright mate, can you calm down please? At least he's not an arsehole. No, you know, I actually really enjoy the company, given the fact that the other person in this game wants to kill me.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
I'm not sitting around, I'm doing boxes. I'm building big Legos.
You're a good boy, and I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Can I just jump on there? How do I get up here?
Time for sitting around.
Oh, what's happened here?
You're a good boy,
I fixed something.
I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Well, we did it. We fixed something. I'm not sure what that means. Does it open one of the doors? Well, that's better than before. It cannot be opened from here. Let's follow the pipe to see where they go. Go into the wall, okay. There should be levers upstairs.
Was there something else? You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
But I want to chat. Let's sit and chat, you know, girl talk. What, up here? Or like in the other room? It won't budge. Can I use the item in this way? Oh, here we go. Yay!
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
He's not gonna let me proceed. How comes Alexander is the enemy now?
There's something else.
Yeah, mate.
You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Oh, he's so positive. I'm so happy to have met him. He's such a great guy. who's going to be on the other end of this? Do I need to put like a lure on it or something? Don't make noises like that. Ah, meat. Let's put the meat on it. Maybe that'll work. I don't want to drop down there though. There we go. Is it really a good idea for us to do that? Meat time. Something's pulling the rope. Yeah, that's the point, isn't it? Well, yeah. It's probably not a good idea to go down there, is it? Picked up remains. Remains of a bloody drumstick. Cool. This looks like a ritualistic room.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Is that me? Did he prepare me? Am I the monster? Because that would be some sort of cruel irony. No. No. There's a lot of dark rooms. So I'm definitely gonna explore everything other than the dark room first. Because I'm scaredy cat. Takes me a little while to like become immune to this game. Is that Alexander? Is that the Baron? Just a tip. In one of those chambers, open drain and filter. Okay, okay. Thank you for the tip, because I probably wouldn't have thought about that. In case the monster comes up. Art. Heart emoji. Look at this art. Okay. Evie, could you discuss this piece, please? What do you see? Why is it important? What does it make you feel? This is Hero for Hire's Art Corner. Today we're talking about the man that likes to slap the cow's bum and another man who sits on rocks and plays the violin. Like Bob Ross, as you can see, there's a lovely little tree, and as you can see here, every tree's got to have a little friend, you know? So we paint a little friend for him. Yeah, I'll stop talking. I'll stop talking. Right, I see a painting. That you do, Potato. But I wouldn't imagine that a potato would have a great appreciation of art. The only thing that you could paint is like those potato prints, you know, that you make when you're a kid, and you make like little shapes and then you stick it on paper, and stuff. I see a beautiful romantic like landscape painting with a beautiful see-through. You see, you can tell when someone knows art and that someone doesn't know art. Hero says, well, I say that it's a man who likes to slap a cow's bum and play a violin, Potato just thinks it's a painting, and you think it's a lot more than that. So that's good. That's great. Oh, with some reading. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind, I am a monster to them. A demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is a little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head, on a platter. I must remove myself from this land, this time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Reading! But look, but wait, there's more. Pick this up, I know you want it. I will do all the reading before I get hunted by a monster, okay? There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain, and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it would also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take care, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you're about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, and it will trigger itself into greater fear, simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Why you assume you're going to get hunted by the monster? Because you say that I need it, and if I need it, it means that something's going to happen. And plus, it's like the only item in this room that I need. Hello Zombie Andy, thank you for hosting me today. I really appreciate it, as always. I hope you're okay and all of that spiel. But seriously, I hope you're alright, man. Picked up string. I did check out, you know, for the card that I was going to give you, or am giving you. I read up on the internet you have to be friends 3 days, so I could probably do it now. Ah, see, nothing's happened. What about this? There's a lot of crucifixion here. We're doing art corner today in Amnesia because I don't want to go into the dark. I truly appreciate this reading, thank you. That's okay. That's okay. You know, if you're finding extra enjoyment out of little things, it's special, you know. So this is something where you stretch a man. What about this art? So why am I going a bit insane? Is it because of the torture room? Is that it? You need to man up, Daniel. String plus jar. Oh, it's a piece of orb. Why am I doing that? Equals love, okay. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Oh no, your pieces are leaking insanity. Okay. Why though? Can you stop it, please? Oh look, I'm doing that thing. Did you say that I had to like link that? String plus jar. Can't really do much about it. Its texture and colour are constantly changing. Can I throw it away though? No. Right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna like get rid of this bloody orb because I'm starting to lose it.
There's something else.
Yeah.
You're a good boy, Dad.
Is it this way? Yeah, I think so. Or can I only like put the orbs down once I've made it again? My fault is that I'm able to make the orb and then put it in the thing, in the little hollow. Because if I'm going insane by just holding one bit, can you imagine like holding 6 pieces? Yeah, okay, I don't have to hold it anymore. Yay! So I'm still red, so we're gonna chill out here for a little bit. So next time we find a bit of, we find an orb, we're gonna just run straight back. Take it in, come on, absorb it. There we go, absorb it. Stop being silly, alright? It's only dark. A bone is covered in mucus. You're going insane by being close to it, your inventory doesn't affect it. Oh okay, but yeah, I mean, if I'm carrying it then I'm very close to it anyway, aren't I? Ah, so I go less insane by just being away from it. Still don't really know what this is about. Maybe I won't even at the end.
Daniel, good to see you. You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
There's no time to sit around. There's a lot of torture in this, so I'm not sure what this is supposed to mean though. Right, we'll go to the other bits because I didn't figure out that that puzzle. But it doesn't work like that. You can carry all 6 of them and it doesn't affect your sanity.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
So you've obviously been tricked into torturing people. Is this like your... Oh look, there's another piece.
No, please. Do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
Jar plus string plus drain. Where though? The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant it for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Jar plus string plus drain. Well, you mean that bit in the floor? Oh, that's weird. Are you hallucinating? Or is this for realsies? Is this for realsies? Oh, this one. That's gross. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The sore between his legs has lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Gross. The hatch must be open first. I think I know what drain you're talking about. It is filled with blood. Yay, because I need that. Oh, it's for the potion, isn't it? What did he say before? Seeks a note written by a man named Johann Wire. Crystal clear. Are you sure? Are you sure about this? Why am I crystal clear if I've got 3 orbs? Alright, well let's go into the other room, the other side. Oh, pardon me. Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind can handle.
Daddy, good to see you. You seem to have found all the orb pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Go to the choir and find the rest. It is filled with blood. Tar, wooden bucket filled with sticky tar. Okay, Agrippa channels Wire. Wire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa as he is, and has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Wire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Wire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tampter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I could find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tamta, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters look wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Kerg? Kerg? I don't know how to say that. I will have to address Wire with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Right. Is this the things that we need in order to, like, release Agrippa? Or is this the way to trap Agrippa? One note speaks of a mixture made with 3 ingredients. Well, we'll go ask him when we get back. We'll be like, oh wait, Agrippa, is this what you're talking about? There's another note here. Ooh.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
Ooh.
Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines. Paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Yay. So I'm the bad guy. Oh, we're still in the
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Okay. It would do whatever it takes. Oh look, there's that bloke.
Just like Regent's Park.
Just like Regent's Park. Oh look, there's another dead body. I'm guessing this was an ongoing theme where it's like, oh, I've got to kill another person, got to kill another person. Oh yeah, it's nice to play the villain, isn't it? Are you haunted by the deaths that...
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Red Hawk plays is raiding with a party of 6 raiders. Thank you ever so much, pal. Really appreciate it. If you haven't met me before, my name's Hero for Hire, and we're playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent. So, if you are sensitive in nature, if you don't like horror games, I would probably not watch this. I've got to admit, I give you permission, if you don't like horror, to not watch this. But if you do stick with us, thank you. I appreciate it. Lovely to meet you all. Rocking the Slipknot shirt, yeah, definitely, mate. Slipknot is one of my favourite bands. I'm guessing that you like metal. Metal, death to all but metal. Maybe only raided because you're wearing a Slipknot shirt. It's okay, pal. I get it. I get it. God, I love them and Stone Sour. Mate, totally. The last time I saw Slipknot was ages ago. I need to see them again. Dude, have you heard my guitar streams? I play mostly metal. Well, I was gonna watch your guitar stream yesterday, but you play quite late, so unfortunately it's not possible. Maybe if you put your guitar stuff at the start of the stream and then you're gaming afterwards, then all the UK people can follow you. What did you play? What were you streaming? Because I played a bit of Code Veronica X, we finished that, and then now I'm playing Amnesia. It's alright, pal, we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. I streamed guitar today. Okay, cool. You know what I could do? I could just watch your like recordings. I don't have to like tune in. 2-hour jam session. Well, you know what I'll do is I'll just put it on in the background and then we can listen to it. Oh look, there he is. I didn't realise he was back. They're on VODs. Okay, cool. Well, we can... Hello, I'm back. Hey Evie, how's it going? We are being chased by... Well, not chased, but he's here. He's here. Because I play songs I like and all of that. Yeah, cool, cool. I mean, if you like the music, then I probably like the music, so... Evie, you've met Red Hawk, haven't you? Because we went and raided him, didn't we? Which, you know, thank you ever so much for the raid. I've been raided by 2 people today. It's a lot of love, and I really do appreciate it. If you don't know what I do, I mainly play, like... a mix of horror and RPGs and stuff, although... But at the moment it's mainly horror games. Yes, I remember, of course. How are you doing? But Manny, thank you for the host. God, what's going on today? Everyone's just like throwing stuff at me. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass ball, as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and travelled through the complex instrument which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen ball below. Doing great, had a fun time jamming. What were you playing? Was that a stream, or was that the guitar stream, or did you play a game as well? Oh, I'm sorry I missed that. Oh man. Have I got to put something in here? Maybe. Oh look, there's another orb. It was a guitar stream, no games today. That's okay. In fact, you know, that varies it a bit, doesn't it? I don't have much time for any real gaming. That's cool, because you vary it, whereas I just play video games, so... Do I light the fire? I'm a fire and I burn, burn, burn tonight. Macy started hosting me, thank you, cheers. Cool, you know, when you're in the UK you get all the hosts. Can I not open it yet? Potato, what you got for me? He be like, moo, get out of my face. I guess that this is all we've got to do. I don't really understand why we've got to do this. So what will be your next thing? What will be the next game that you play? Oh, I need that. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Who, me? Yes, yeah, who you? Yes, you've been so kind, so give yourself a shout out. I'll make a command for you actually, I've got to do that. I'm supposed to make commands for everyone, but it's been, you know, don't have a lot of time. I spend most of my time playing Overwatch for no reason. Good question, I'm not sure. I'm going to be buying some stuff on Humble today. Do you know what's on the Humble Bundle store? I haven't had anything from there for ages. Which is a shame really, because they have some really good stuff sometimes. I think I bought all of the Valve. No, actually, that was a different time. I bought all of the Valve games in one bundle once. It's gonna be okay. It was definitely not okay.
No, don't kill her.
No, don't kill her. I find it weird that the protagonist is like English. Makes me feel weird. They have a lot of on sale in the store. I'm going to be grabbing 7 Days to Die, Starbound, Golf with Friends, Shadowrun. Debating Grim Dawn or Legends of Heroes. It's a lot of stuff. Doing a big summer sale. I'll give it a look then. I will give it a look. I remember Humble Bundle as being just like this charity thing where you donated and then got the games.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
This is gross, mate. Just die. Just die. We don't need to kill so many people. I'm most definitely the bad guy in this game. I mean, unintentionally, I guess, but still, you killed loads of people. Saying, oh, they're all bad people. Yeah, but so are you now, because you've murdered, like, hundreds of people. I don't know if you've murdered hundreds of people, but... The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Is it? Is it really mercy? I mean, is there any... Stop it. Yeah, there is so many games. That's the you can't really get to all of them, can you? You have to really pick a niche. My friend Chris says that you can actually kill the monster in this game. Ouchie. Yeah. You can actually kill the monster in these games, but it just spawns more of them, so there is really no reason to do it. So we found 4 of them now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we already had 2, didn't we? I feel like RPGs should be my niche, but I have a hard time finishing them. I'm surprised I finished Xenoblade Chronicles. I wanted to pick that up, but again, there's so much stuff to play. RPGs are great and all, and I do love RPGs. The issue is that I don't know whether someone would want to watch 300 hours of me completing The Witcher 3. So, you know, it's something that I might do in between games, but it's not something that I want to do like all the time, you know. Because if I'm playing one game, if I play The Witcher, I'm playing The Witcher for like a month or 2, you know. And if you want that, that's cool, but yep, I would. Alright, well, so from now on, because of Evie, we're doing 24/7 streams. But what I'm trying to say is that these are things that I like to play. RPGs, I really like RPGs, but and not bloody JRPGs, I'm talking about Western RPGs. But you know, they're such massive games that it's really not. It's really like, you know, I will have to be invested for a long period of time. So yeah, like, you know, if you want to turn up and watch me play Witcher for like hundreds of hours, then that's fine. But you know, in the meantime, I play games like this. Hell yeah. That's my jam. Yes we are. Yes, hell yeah. talking about how I'm debating between Shadowrun, Stream, or Travels in the Sky. Western's one suck. I'm leaving. I don't know. I haven't really had much experience with JRPGs. I've only ever played one, and I haven't finished it yet. So I just don't like turn-based games. I mean, maybe I could like force myself to play it. I have a Twitch mate that plays Neo only, and her stream is blowing up. She's doing rad. What? Seriously? I guess it's like, yeah, I tell you what, I guess it's that like kind of niche game that people, it's not too big of a game that it's not gonna be saturated, and it's not too small of a game that you're not gonna be recognized from anything. I guess that's a really good shout. You know, I played a bit of Skyrim before this, you know, before I met you guys, and there was like a good, you know, 30 people playing it, so you never really got seen. Whereas games like this, you always find like the odd 1 or 2 people, but you know, 1 or 2 people over 100 streams is quite a lot of people, you know. So Neo was so good. I never played it, but Andy did, and he loved it. You know what? You know what you were playing, Nier Automata. I really want to play that. So maybe we could do a Nier Automata stream, or as in set of streams.
How are things coming? You're a good boy, Dad, and I appreciate your compliment. But I believe you have to...
Nier is fucking mint, so good. Yeah, my mate has been so kind to make certain games accessible to me, so I have that now on my Steam that I can play, so that's good. We can play that whenever you want. So keep that in mind. I think it looks great. It looks great, and I love the the fact that it's kind of like a sort of post-apocalyptic world, but you're still got like machines in it and things. Yoko Taro is a mad genius. Totally. New, not 26 times, Emma. Gripper the Dying Man wants a specific tonic made to save him. Only one note speaks of a mixture made with 3 ingredients. 26 times. Did you play it 26 times? That's ridiculous. Alright, okay, so it's settled. We'll start playing RPGs, because there's obviously a niche in it. And I don't mind that anyway, because bigger games, more people, eh? Huge niche. Hi guys, going on a partner push. Especially the ones with waifus. Let the waifu debate commence. I need to get back into JRPGs. I love them so much. Yeah, you've been messing about in other people's sort of places, you know. Now, what does Zombie Andy think about you getting into Resident Evil streams? Tar. Missing one piece. God, I really want to do Xenoblade 2's expansion on Steam. Sorry, have I been stealing your views? Oh mate, no, I've been stealing yours, mate, like... if you're playing horror, then you know you're more likely to drop by. So don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. We usually play different times anyway, so it's cool. It's cool. I tend to be on later than you, I think, so I'm happy. Yes, do Xeno. Do Xeno, Red Hawk. I need a capture card. Oh well, you know, funny you mentioned that because I have one. Still haven't got it to work properly because I do so much like streaming on the PC now that it's just like I'm either streaming or just playing other games. I don't really think about doing other things. Same dude, I want to play current games. I love classic stuff, but I'm getting tired of it. You see, I think you know what? I think you're actually at the level, when I say at the level, but we're all, because we're part of a community now, and we're like, you know, we're talking to other streamers. You know, you get a bigger group of people come to your community every now and then, you know. So I think that, you know, you're at this level that you can actually compete with some of the bigger channels in, say, other games. So maybe not Skyrim, but if you played Oblivion, you would definitely get everyone. If you played some of the other like smaller sort of maybe older like RPGs, I think that we'd have a good chance, you know. Not saying this in a business perspective, like, you know, I don't actually care that much, but when I started streaming and I played like bigger games, it was like, oh yeah, I've got no chance at all. Yeah, that's what I want to do. See, you can start branching out into the bigger titles now, and you know, bigger titles, if you've already got that level of viewers to compete with the bigger streamers, then you're going to grow a lot quicker, you know. Try a bigger game, see what happens, mate. I tell you what you should do, right? See if you start a big game, make a big deal out of it, and see if you can get a nation raid to come to your thing. Because if you get a raid with like maybe 20 of us, then you're looking at maybe like sort of 40 people. And then when you've got like 40 people, you're competing against sort of like, you know, people who are kind of near partner level, you know. Like every single game I play, I'm number 1 on the page, so I want to do bigger ones. You wanna balance though. You want to balance. You don't want the massive games like you're never gonna get anywhere. You always want to be kind of maybe top 5 in the list. We tried ages the other day. We tried ages to get Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines to work, and I couldn't for the life of me get it to work. And I had my mate here who knows how to do stuff with computers. I'm useless, but he knows how to play. He knows how to do computers, and we still couldn't get Vampire the Masquerade to work. Stupid ass game. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, I know you know the what you have to do. My For Honor streams have been doing surprisingly well, getting some new viewers in my stream. I mean, watched you play For Honor. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good. Because I think it's come out long enough for you to like benefit from it. Never play a new release until about a week or two has gone by. Say like, you see, I saw people going, oh look, I've got God of War. I've got God of War the first week it came out. I'm like, well, that's stupid, because like that guy over there has routinely 1,000 viewers watching him all the time. so are you ever gonna get seen? Guitar's been more net gain than For Honor, but something around the size of that game works well. Yeah, sort of mid-level titles, isn't it? I still really want to do a load of like classic stuff that I've missed. But I perhaps will throw a game in there every now and then that's bigger. Like I've yet to play Breath of the Wild, and I've got that on my Switch. So I could just start that from the beginning, and we could work our way through it. But you know, that's a game that's kind of like mid-level now. So who knows? Who knows? The problem I have with those sort of games is that it's too long for you to really establish a goal in mind. You're like, oh right, so what are we doing today? Oh well, I'm just doing side quests. Okay, what does that mean? It doesn't have like a story. There's no set way. Whereas in this, it's like, oh my god, let's not die. Let's just not die. Okay. You can start and finish it within a couple of streams, you know. My whole thing though is just me play what I want to play. Yes, I'm not worried about numbers. No. It's all about the numbers, Red Hawk. Yeah, you gotta enjoy your guitar streams, dude, above everything. You gotta enjoy any of it. What's the point of doing any of it if you don't enjoy it? There's so many streamers that get into this and they're doing it the wrong way around. And I'm so happy that I found a group of people that actually get it. Just enjoy yourself, it all comes. All of the people know that you're having fun, and they like it, you know, they like talking to you and they like having a good time, right? So just don't care about it. People will come, you'll grow as a channel, and it's all cushy, alright? and if we don't grow, join a community like Renegade. And you'll grow in the end. Oh dear. It sounds cheesy, but he's got in that way, okay. Well, you say but. I feel like I found the thing I was missing in my life. Yeah, you know what, I've always really like when I finished university, I don't think it's cheesy at all. When I finished university, I had a void where I wasn't really doing anything. I think I've mentioned it before, but I used to do a lot of radio at my university. And I had a great sense of pride of what I did, and I really liked music, so I thought, you know, I play a weekly show, and I really liked creating that like thing that was mine. And I don't talk about this on stream very much, but me and my friend that used to do the radio have a podcast that we do like maybe every 3 months. But it's not enough. It wasn't enough to keep me, you know, interested. So I've always this has allowed me to create things. Okay, it's allowed me to create content and, you know, get to know a lot of good people. And I was missing that. I was. So I don't think it's cheesy at all. I think it's a good way of communicating as well, you know. I think it's a great way of communicating. I perhaps aren't as sociable as I am on stream when I'm in the real life, in the outer net, and I think it's a great thing, you know. Doing Twitter, this is getting super meta, and I always get really meta with my streams, but you know, like doing streaming, it forces you to be kind to people, right? Even though, like, I mean, I am genuinely like happy to see you all, right? But even when I'm at work and maybe I don't feel as like happy as I do on stream, I'll go to someone, hey, how's it going? You know, like, how's life? Things like that. Whereas maybe before streaming, I wouldn't have done that. You know, I just would have gone like, oh, you know, maybe they don't care what I think and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm just rambling. Sorry. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I totally didn't expect it. Yeah, pretty much the same as me as I quit my full-time music gig and went back to school. If I may be open, I was horribly down trying to figure out what I was gonna do, I was stressing out on little stuff, but since I've started streaming, I've been happier, and stuff that was bothering me isn't bothering me anymore. You see, it's a great way, and you know, like, if you have serious emotional issues, maybe, I'm not going to say like listen to me, but perhaps go to see a professional. But in a way, a lot of people that do streaming might not feel as confident as they maybe should. And doing streaming is a way of getting away from everything for a little while, you know? It's a form of escapism that a lot of people do when they play video games, except they get to do it with other people. And I think it's a great thing. It is a really great thing, and a lot of people don't understand what we do or why we do it, except the people that already do it. So awesome to meet you and hang out. Let's I mean, yeah, okay, well, I'm gonna cap it there and say I've been a bit too meta, so if you want to keep talking about it, that's cool, but I'm not gonna keep yammering on about, you know, the meta analysis of streaming. I don't know where this last orb is. I see you back there, Evie. What do you think, Evie? Why do you feel drawn to certain streamers? Why do you like watching? Let's see why it is on the other foot, okay? Why I don't watch. I mean, I watch streamers, but I don't watch nearly as much as I should because we spend so much time doing it. But what makes you excited to see a stream? What makes you excited to come and visit every time that we come online? Because understanding the people that come to our streams is, in essence, the important, like, one of the most important things that we can do. Because, you know, I like speaking to other people because the games are good, and, you know, I have something in common, but it might not be the reason why everyone comes to a stream. But let me know. Maybe we could do a podcast talking about meta-analytics. It's not exactly the most interesting topic in the world, is it? Six squad we have here. Yeah, totally. And I'm already, like, well happy that I've met, like, Emma and Andy. And we'll be meeting them again soon, I hope. Oh, he's gone down there. Red Halo Hero. That actually sounds pretty good. Just a thought that popped into my head. The Red Halo Hero. It's really cool, actually. Well, if you want to know anything about my podcast or my previous radio show, let me know. I have a lot of stuff recorded. Here for high EGX hype. Totally, mate. Totally. Wish I could go to fun conventions in the UK. EGX seems cool. Mate, you should have gone to Play Expo. That was fucking rad. That looks like I'm going to die. Whereabouts in the States are you, Red Hawk Plays? Texas. The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. I'd love to go there, it'd be really cool. Yeah, 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 same. Where is this last orb, I swear? Oh god, you actually know that. I listened to a band called Upon a Burning Body, which is like a bit of a hardcore band. And one of the songs is Texas Blood Money, and it's really good. If I had my way, Cowboys from Hell would be Texas's theme song, in my opinion. It basically goes, everything is bigger in Texas. Right, we're gonna find out where this last orb is, guys, because otherwise I'm gonna get eaten. Dallas says QuakeCon. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm near Dallas, not Austin, so I don't quite know what we would have here. I know PAX South is like 5-6 hours away from me. Bloody hell, that's well far away. So we need to find the last torture room, but I think that we've definitely seen. We've got the one from this room. Because we have such a small country, it's quite easy to like. It's quite easy to go to a convention. Texas is as big as some countries, I think. I just go to Texas for the hangs, to be honest. I love traveling. Totally. I'm really thinking about doing like a US tour next year. When I say tour, it doesn't, like I'm not in a band or anything. I just want to go visit. That's basically, imagine this, right? I've already said this, but imagine like being able to do Twitch and then get paid to like just travel the world. It'd be fucking amazing. Mate, you got to come to UK. Everyone's coming to the UK. We've done this one as well, so there must be one more. It'd be like, oh look, yeah, that's a dream. They'd be like, oh, I want to go to South Korea. And they'd be like, oh okay, well how can you afford that? And I'll be like, well, kinda got like 4,000 subscribers. Which of course, it's not the main reason I do this, because it's fun. But it would be really, I'm gonna say the swear word again, it'd be amazing. I understand that my family is working class, so we never did anything like that, and I sacrificed a lot of my life to be able to do that as an adult. I want to come visit the UK sometime if it has the chance. It looks cool over there. Well, I don't think it's that cool, to be honest, but a lot of people think it is cool. The thing is about visiting countries, like, if you only travel for a little bit, it's kind of like you only ever see the best part of the country. You need to go see like the Grimsby and the and like, you know, Jaywick and stuff like that. Really shitty places. I spent a month in Japan this year. Bloody hell! I thought me going there was enough. I was weeby enough, but fucking hell, a month. How do you afford that? We've been here before. I feel the same about I think Texas is actually as big as this country. It might even be bigger. Oldham, real England. Yeah, I'll tell you what, mate. Just come to the UK and spend all your time in the north. Emma will show you what England's like. Worked like 6 jobs to do it, obviously. Oh mate, I can't even deal with one job, mate. But I do nights and shit like that, so get the ciders in, fucking aces.
Do whatever it takes.
Mate, I'm gonna get absolutely wrecked when I go to Birmingham. Absolutely wrecked. And we're gonna stream it all. Hey, alright, calm down. Back again. Well, I just got like jump scared, so that's great. What's the last thing that I need? Poison. Glass jar of blood. One note speaks, a mixture made with 3 ingredients. Human blood, Tempter will provide will be more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Stream elements, these are true words. Some people are born great, others become great through following their favourite Twitch streamer. Hey, who do you think created that? I'll be right back. I've got to go figure out what's going on with food. Alright mate, in a bit. Tempter on the other hand will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water dwelling Canerg. I will have to address why. I don't know what the third one is, but we've got the last orb, so let us continue. Let's have a look. Stream elements did, obviously. Kidding, I like it, hero, good stuff. The thing is with me is that I just try to be comedic all the time, and it sometimes works, sometimes doesn't work. And you may think I'm being really insulting, and if you don't come from this country, like Emma has certain people that come in and don't understand, when I insult somebody, sometimes it's not an insult really. It's kind of like me just, you know, taking a few kind of comedic digs at somebody. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain if you're not, you know, it's just something that's natural in the UK. We're kind of like sarcastic but also a bit of a dick to each other. It's weird. The Forger stood absolutely still. I put my reading voice on. The Forger stood absolutely still. Can I read this, please? Okay, I guess not. I guess I'm not allowed to read it anymore. Banter, it's a cultural thing, yeah. Alright, well, Can I get in there? So it actually hurts. You know, yesterday I got called I got called an idiot for like touching the flames and the acid. Wound is bleeding quite badly. If you just stand about, it goes back. But people forget that the UK and USA are different cultures sometimes. Yep. You know, I don't know. Like, I'm never genuinely calling you a dick or something like that. You know, I'm not. It's called. It's sort of sass, isn't it? Good bit of sass. It's a part of any healthy friendship. Evie, are you okay? I don't want you to be sad. I'm back, what did I miss? We're talking about banter. Do you know what banter is? Evie, what's wrong? I'm fine. Tell me, are you fine? You better be fine. If you're not fine, just get out. I kid, of course, like, you know, you're cool. Messing with someone, joking around, kind of. Messing around is kind of like a bit casual for it. I'd say banter's more like, you know, offending someone but in a light-hearted way. They've gone the wrong way. It's like, you know, like in America, you seem to have. I don't know if you actually have a problem, but the YouTubes say that, you know, you have a problem with being slightly thin-skinned, in the sense that, you know, perhaps there's a bit of an issue with a culture where we can't insult each other, and, you know, without people getting like truly offended. Whereas in the UK we just don't give a shit, and we'll offend you all you like and it doesn't matter. Oh, hello. Okay, that's lovely. Dude, I'm watching you play horror games, I'm completely fine. Oh, the sad face is when you are not being able to read that thing. Yeah, I know, it's a bit rubbish, isn't it? I took too long. I was talking to the chat. Dang it. I am having a great time though. Really great time. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here with me. See, like, let's give you a little bit of a crash course in being, you know, banter and stuff like that, right? If I was to say Emma is a weeaboo scumbag, it's got truth in it, you know. But it also means that, I mean, I am a weeaboo scumbag as well, so we're allowed to call each other scumbags. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. But we do it in a light-hearted way. Emma's well more of a weeb than I am. She is like, you know, super on that Japanese train. I just watch anime every now and then, you know, like. I wonder if she's got a body pillow. And that's banter. That's banter. Shut up, you weeaboo scumbag. See, Andy knows banter. Of course Andy knows banter, he's from the UK. Shut up, you weeaboo scumbag.
I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mentor all, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands.
Right, okay, I've wanted Animu body pillows. Yay! 2008 wants his t-shirt back. 2008 ain't getting his t-shirt back because this t-shirt is on fire. Yeah, I really need to like update my my wardrobe, I guess is probably a correct way of saying it, but you know, it sounds like I'm in fucking Sex in the City. The thing is, right, we're so good at being like self-deprecating that like insulting other people, we kind of just don't care. Damn it, that made me laugh. See, we can all have a laugh, and nobody gets like butthurt about it. Banter, it's the way forward. How are you doing, Zombie Andy? Red Hawk says, but I'm sure you can read. Making the potion Amnesia. Wires tonic. Oh right, so it's the mucusy thing. Okay. The tonic can't be completed until you're captured in a chancel. Okay, right, so we can't do it yet. Doing pretty great, jammed oh wait, got in from work, tired, doing pretty great, jammed to some guitar earlier, got no sleep, so I'm hanging in there.
If you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mentor all, there might still be a chance for you to save me.
I have all of the ingredients. I have the bone covered in whatever that crap is. I have the blood of a dying man, and I have the poison gland from a mushroom. You can't until you turn all the candles on. I've got to turn all the candles on. Sorry guys, Evie wants me to turn the candles on. So apparently I'm gonna get captured, which isn't very good, is it? Oh shit! Okay, that's so am I supposed to? Is this a like an actual bit or? It seems like the game's carrying on, so. And I'm not dead. Oh, hello, here I am, mate. It's like me after a Saturday night. Add water, needs to boil at 180.
I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, How you would face the orb's shadow.
Okay, I'm really back. I had to switch to the bed. It's alright, you know, you don't have to live your life around whether I'm streaming, you know that.
Here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Also, you have to turn soon counterclockwise. You're saying things, and I don't know what you're saying. The door is locked. Find another way out. Can I? I've still got a lantern. Oh, we're not obliged to be here. I'll fuck off then. You know what? You know what, Andy? If you didn't enjoy my streams, then you know I wouldn't feel bad if you didn't turn up anymore. Like, I mean, I would in the sense that, you know, I thought that we got along very well. But if that's what you want, then it's up to you. No, you're sticking here, boy. You're coming into my streams and you're gonna watch all of it. You mean there wasn't a contract? I do give a contract out. No, you're right. You can give me a contract because I am a hero for hire, obviously. Flips all of the tables. Yeah, Ashford is here. I'm quite surprised that he's still here, given the fact that we completed Code Veronica. Look, I flipped the table. That's not a table, is it? What contract? I said that there's no contract to my stream, so you don't have to sign anything or do anything. You don't even have to turn up. Just had to hang the washing out. It's all right, mate. Just cover the blood thing. Honestly, I don't know what to do. How do we get out of this? Oh, is that broken? As if. Cannot use the item in this way. I have an iron bar. Nope, a combination doesn't work. 2008 wants his shirt back. I'm dead. Yeah, that's classic. Classic zombie Andy. Have you tried to get out through the window? Oh, you're so smart. Ashford. We're in a cell. We're in a prison cell. Doesn't work like that. It's not loose enough. No need to waste more time on it. I can't get out of here. Classic Andy, classic banter, classic. Yeah, see, We're giving our international friends a taster in what banter is. If you want to learn what banter is, just, you know, have a chat with Emma and Andy for a little bit. You'll soon find out. Well, that's not very kind, is it? I'm having fun, but seriously, that mushroom needs to be grilled. That's not a mushroom. Well, this mushroom. That's a poison gland. Classic banter. How are you doing? How are you guys doing all that different coloured text and things? I've never seen it. What? What? Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. I must need this pipe somewhere. Cannot use the item this way. Poison one needs to be grilled. Where's your barbecue? It's in here, of course. Who is Banter anyways? Banter is not a person. Banter is like a way of life. Basically, it's like being insulting, but in a nice way. Really does not like me, does it? I am banter personified. Yeah, I tell you what, right? If what happened is there was a demonic entity named Banter, right? And we did a ritual, and that ritual like made the demon become Zombie Andy. I fell out of bed like friendly banter. It's endearment. Stupid me. I'm laughing in real life right now, by the way. But you see, this is why you come to the stream. You come here to make it makes you feel good. Right now, can we work out what the fuck's going on here? This is great. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Well, you need to get on the bar, go to the wall, on the left side there's a group of stones that you can stick the bar in and wiggle and pop them out. What? Right, what's going on here? Me too. This is great, yeah. For me, not hero for hire. However, otherwise you can laugh. Savage with a side of savage. Would you like some savage sauce with that savage roast? You know what, mate? I honestly couldn't give a shit. You should know this by now, that banter does not really affect me. We have become accustomed to the ways of the banter. Hero, you'll stay there until your bone is ready for potion. Totes, mate, totes. Stop being scared. Whenever you see a monster, say do one. Just do one, monster. I've had enough of you. Such a piece of shit. There is little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. If I am fortunate, I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I have begun to wean myself of my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the close walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape, if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches, and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers in my dreams. Bunter Hunter, yes, I'm bad with banter really. If I'm in chat with friends, they mess with me and I'm just like, I'm sorry, don't hate me. Oh, mate. Right. There's little left to say, page 22, just 5 pages more. There's very little to say, but if you want to purchase my novel... It's like, what's wrong? I don't want to talk about it. Okay, well then that's fine. Well, I just have this to say. Well, that was a flash. Haha, Venus. Why am I laughing? Why am I laughing? Let's put that here. Oh, no. There might be children watching. There we go. Shh. The changing facial expression, though. I don't know. See, I can't see my facial expression. I'm gonna have a monster running around trying to kill me, but I won't have legit dick just sitting there, you know? Why are you laughing in real life? Because that's something that humans do, Ashford. You know, basic human expression. And for some reason, like, I laugh at my own jokes and I don't know why. Oh, is this... It's empty. Wooden bucket. There we go. I hope to think that you can have a good time. I certainly have a great time when you're, you know, taking the piss out of me and all of that shit. Like, picked up the bucket of water. Okay, so we need the bucket of water for something. Find a key to open the door leading out the area. I know, but in real life it's such an epic conclusion, like, you can laugh in fake life. Not, you know what, like, for the most part, when I laugh on here, it is pretty genuine. Like, I genuinely do have a good time just chatting to people. And, you know, when I make jokes and shit like that, I am actually laughing. Sometimes I have to stop myself from saying things because it might be, you know, a little bit too much. But I see talking to you like I see talking to any friend, which means you get the banter. Oh look, there's a bottle. It said something about a key being in a pipe or something. Oh really? I can't laugh if I don't feel so. Also, laughing and smiling is not the same. I mean, I tend to like not fake it. Sometimes, I'm gonna be real talk here, real talk. Sometimes I fake the whole like, spiel of it. I'm like, sometimes I don't feel like saying, "Hi there, my name's Hero for Hire. I play video games and such on the internet. Come watch me." And sometimes on Twitter, I can't be asked for the social media shit sometimes. But for the most part, mate, I am really genuine on stream. Most of my reactions are genuine. If I'm streaming, I can't do any fake. Yeah, I'm not really much of an actor, so just this is me. This is how I act. But like, maybe it's me plus though, right? So when I talk to you on here, you're talking to not Hero for Hire, you're talking to Lee, Lee from south of England. Why can't I move these rocks? No. I fucking know that, alright? I fucking know that. Stupid game. Haha, I did it that time. Wrong way. See, I'm not actually scared, but I'm just faking it, you see. I'm just faking being scared.